It's a combination of talking, describing a little bit of cultural traditions and demonstration. The common thread here is dance, and as you will see, two of these traditions, the feet are featured, and one, the hands are going to be providing the percussion. We're going to be sharing with you Cambodian dance. When the Angkor dance troupe, has anyone seen them perform this weekend? Not yet. Oh, you're in for a treat if you do. They do primarily court dances that go back to dance that was done in the temple, but what we're going to be showing you today is more folk dance that reflect more life in rural Cambodia. And we have with us here Chengmen Sun and Kimon Mas. And we will start with them, and then we'll go down the line and introduce you to more. And there will, as you told me, they're going to have a little interactive where you can actually get up and move around a little bit. Let's welcome them.
Thank you. First, I want to acknowledge Bong Bora Jim Room, who is the Executive Director of the Angkor Dance Troupe. Hello, Bong. And then right here next to me is Lokru Kim Han Mis. Lokru, Mip Su.
ថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំមានកិត្តិយសដ៏ឧត្តមដែលក្របអង្គរបានផ្ដល់កិត្តិយសខ្ញុំមកធ្វើជាវាគ្មិនក្នុងការបកស្រាយអំពីទម្រង់របាំប្រពៃណីខ្មែរគឺរបាំគោះត្រឡោក
Today it is his honor to be taking part of this workshop to demonstrate to you the coconut dance.
អញ្ចឹងរបាំគោះត្រឡោកនេះគឺជាប្រភេទរបាំប្រពៃណីខ្មែរដែលតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងទំនៀមទម្លាប់ប្រពៃណីខ្មែរតាំងពីដូនតាមក
The coconut dance has always been a good tradition of the Cambodians since our ancestors.
ហើយរបាំត្រឡោកនេះគឺត្រូវបានជ្រើសរើសយកមកពីអាការធ្វើម្ហូបនៃពិធីផ្សេងៗរបស់ខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងគឺដូងនេះគឺជាគ្រឿងផ្សំដ៏ចម្បងនៅក្នុងមុខម្ហូបខ្មែរមានអាម៉ុកមានកពិផាវមានស្លកាបរីអញ្ចឹងគេប្រើសារជាតិដើមដូងនេះគឺធ្វើជាមុខម្ហូប
And the reason why we choose this is because it actually relates to how you cook, right? Coconut plays an important tradition in Cambodian traditional cuisines, such as curry to fish amok, which is traditionally fish served with curry and that utilize coconut milk.
ក្រោយពីដែលយើងយកសាច់ដូងចេញអស់ហើយនៅសល់សបកទៅទេចុងភៅដែលជួយធ្វើម្ហូបហ្នឹងនៅពេលដែលឮសូរភ្លេងឬសូរចម្រៀងហ្នឹងគាត់តែងតែយកសបកដូងហ្នឹងយកមកគោះលេងធ្វើជាចង្វាក់ភ្លេងសម្រាប់អបអរសប្បាយនៅក្នុងពិធីបុណ្យផ្សេងៗ
And you know the coconut comes looking similar shapes like this, and inside are the meat of the coconut. The chef would take the meat to make the coconut milk, and then afterwards they would use the coconut shell itself to just play and make beats. And so these beats then become accommodating to the chef themselves, and they utilize these things to make dance movements and listen to its beat making.
នៅពេលដែលយើងមានចង្វាក់ភ្លេងយើងបង្កើតទៅជាຂະຫນາດចង្វាក់នៃការគោះយើងប្រើដៃយើងគោះដើម្បីឲ្យទៅជាទៅតាមຂະຫນາດចង្វាក់មានចង្វាក់1ចង្វាក់4និងចង្វាក់2លើ2
And so now you have the coconut shell. Let's organize the beat, the rhythm into 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beats.
នៅក្នុងចង្វាក់នៃរបាំខ្មែរមាន5របាំដែលគេយកសម្លេងឧបករណ៍ជាធំដូចជារបាំគោះត្រឡោកបាទរបាំគោះអង្រែរបាំវាយក្រាបរបាំកណ្ដូបសេះនិងរបាំត្បាល់ក្ដឿង
There are 5 Cambodian folk dance that utilize the hands or an object to make the beat, and one of them is the coconut. The second one is pestle dance that uses pestle and mortar, and then it's also this whole 5 set of dance. The common theme is harvest of good crops. So you have the coconut dance, the harvest of coconut. You have pestle, the harvest of rice to make the beat. You have the bakdeung, the beating of the rice to make a beat using large hammer. Then you have the kamdopsa dance that utilize coconut as well, with multiple positioning of the coconut from the hand to the elbow to the knee. And then you have crab dance that utilize 2 pieces of stick to make sound. And it's similar to the dance that utilize, what is it? Yes,
Isn't
yes,
it?
it's very similar. But that uses scrap to make the beat. Yes.
នៅពេលដែលយើងចង់បានសម្លេងយើងត្រូវវាស់អំពីຂະຫນາດចង្វាក់នៃតន្ត្រីអញ្ចឹងមានចង្វាក់ញាប់ចង្វាក់យឺតចង្វាក់កណ្ដាលនិងចង្វាក់ញាប់អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវស្វែងរកចង្វាក់ណាមួយដើម្បីតម្រូវទៅតាមរបាំរបស់យើង
If you want the sound, you have to organize the sound, and then systematically you put them into beats, and then you have one beat, you have two beat, you have three beats. So today we're going to show you these systems.
ណាអានេះជាចង្វាក់យឺត
This is slow beat. And now we're going, that was a slower beat. Now we're going to pick up the beat into a faster pace. We're going to show you the first system of the beat.
ដើម្បីបំពេញຂະຫນາດយើងគោះប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ You can see the coconut for
Now it's your turn. So we have coconuts in here, artists. If you can, yes.
ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់ប៉ាប់
Yeah, okay. Take two.
Yeah.
One pair. While he's handing them out, Sonia, this is similar rhythm?
You do the head, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm going to ask you to join me on this along there. I asked that you return these coconuts back. I know that guy. Go give him coconuts.
Hey.
I've got one more.
Yeah. You make a... You like the
Yeah.
pen? No. One, you use the head. 1, 2, 3.
On the head.
One beat.
ចង្វាក់4យើង you find your partner.
Yes, we're going to find a partner. Yes, we're going to be partner. Pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop,
Cross,
pop,
cross.
pop, 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 pop. And if you don't have a coconut shell, you can
You
turn the partner.
find your partner.
Find your partner.
Yeah.
Again, the coconut dance, what to make it fun, is actually
Sorry,
a
I
courtship
played
dance. This dance is somewhat of how people can find love and joy from it. So find someone you love, find someone that you can find joy, or maybe you meet a new neighbor, and perhaps you do this with them. So you want to turn around, and then Troupe will give us a beat, okay?
5, 6,
Up,
7,
up,
8.
cross,
1,
criss,
2,
cross,
3,
criss,
4,
cross,
5,
criss,
6,
cross.
7, 8.
Cross.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, let go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6.
មាន2 ខ្លាយហើយមានញីហើយមានឈ្មោះ
Thank you. If you can just help me by bringing the coconut up and then just placing it on the stage. Thank you everyone.
ដោយសារពេលវេលាខ្លីយើងនៅមានច្រើនក្បាច់ទៀតប៉ុន្តែយើងបានបង្ហាញបានតែ2ក្បាច់អញ្ចឹងទុកភារៈនេះដល់អ្នកតទៀត
Ooh, what's that? Okay, we got to move on because we're only here for till 5 or 4:45. So we are going to now move a little bit further. Well, we're going to Ireland and then back to the States with introducing you to Kevin Doyle of Barrington, Ireland, who's a true master of Irish dance with 60 years of dancing behind him. He's both a performer of the old style or sean-nós and also American tap dance. And I'm going to let him talk now about the evolution of this dance form and then give us a wonderful demonstration. Make welcome Kevin Doyle.
I'll tell you a little bit of history. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay. My mother came from County Roscommon, Ireland, and she came over as a young lady and worked in Providence, Rhode Island as a domestic. And growing up in those early years, after she married, we had a lot of Irish gatherings in our house, which were called Irish hoolies or parlor rackets. But it was always people would come in. Sometimes it would start on a Sunday right after church. They would come in with their instruments and play their favorite tunes. Everybody had their party piece, and whether it be a song, a tune, or a dance. And my mother always had this great saying that when the music was playing, would somebody get up and not let that good music go to waste and do a step? So she would roll back the rug, and the hall as we entered into the house, there was a rug there, and she would get the dancing going. So we watched, my sister Maureen and myself, we watched my mom, the joy that was on her face, and she was just dancing so joyfully and smiling that we asked her to please start teaching us some of those steps. And so she certainly did, and we used to learn the steps, and every morning before school, she'd have us right in front of the kitchen sink and go over the steps that we had learned. And she used to lilt the music for us. And lilting, for those who don't know what that is, it's a form of mouth music that was often used when there was no instruments or musicians in the house. And so she would always use MacLeod's reel, and it would sound something like this. Dum diddly diddly di diddly lum diddly diddly di diddly lum diddly diddly di diddly di up diddly lum. And so we'd have to do our sevens and our threes, and off to school we would go, and there's a few people in the audience that might remember something called Geritol. It was around years ago, so my mother would give me a little spoonful of Geritol thinking I'd have a growth spurt, but the dancing worked out a little better. So I'm going to show you some early steps of the jigs, and then I can continue on in the next round to show you how the dance continued to evolve from all the dance masters that came across the Atlantic. But just for now, I'll do it a cappella. I'll do a little bit of the jig for you.
Great. Thank you, Kevin. That was beautiful. I've been delightful to watch your faces. This is Sonia and Ismael Fernandez, a flamenco dancer, and watching your face, watch Kevin. There's probably a lot of interrelation between the two forms. But give us a little history about your background and what something about flamenco that you can share.
Yes. Well, Sonia, Ismael, and Jose. We are a couple 20 years together in the stage and in life. My partner, 20 years together. And our name, artistically talking, is Los RICOS. So we are a duo that we make flamenco, and we do different formats of concerts, music, dance, and today what we are bringing, it's flamenco in its more pure form. Sorry, my English is not super cool, but I hope you can understand me. I apologize. I was born in Barcelona, but all my family is from Granada, from the south of Spain. And my husband Ismael is a real gypsy, gitano from Seville. And we are doing today a concert in, as I said, in the most pure form. That's why we brought with us an amazing guitar player that is Jose Moreno, from also Malaga, the south of Spain. We wanted to bring the most pure, and these are the three elements more important in flamenco: the guitar, the singing, and the dance. Flamenco has a lot of styles, different styles, rhythms. In flamenco we call them palos. What we are gonna do today, I think the best choice is do tangos, because it's 4x4, and I think it's gonna match very well with these other cultures. But we have so many different things, like styles, and the most challenging flamenco is how to communicate each other and understand each other, understanding where we can do the dance, the singing, and the guitar. Talking about dance, I have different ways to express myself: through arms, moving the hands, or through footwork. Also, we have palmas that we create percussive sounds. And then this is what what is challenge for me, because some moments I can do more this kind of palmas, or more deep sounds, or softer footwork, or more aggressive. And I need to know where to do it depending on how the lyric is. The thing is, one lyric can be the same lyric longer or shorter, and that is when the guitar and us has to respond different ways depending on the singer. Usually when there's a singer, he's commanding. So it's a very challenge. The same show can be every day different because of the inspiration, the way he sings, if he stretches more the lyrics or less. So we are gonna show that today. And also Jose, when he plays, we call it falseta. He can play just the traditional compass, but when he starts creating his own music, then it's a falseta. So this is a moment that we all have to respect to. Then the singing doesn't sing, and the dance is not dancing at that moment. So, and all of this can happen without talking. We don't rehearse. It's an improvisation. That's the most pure form, art form. And that's what we are gonna do. It's called tangos.
Wonderful, thank you.
The rhythm is 4x4. So it's called pa, pa, pa. You all can try. You can do. The one is gonna be on the air or in the foot. Let's, for example, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, or 2, 3, 4. Nothing, 2, 3, 4. And this is the bass, the tempo. And then we start with the palmas, and Ismael is gonna start singing.
Aquí, que tal la guerra de Francia, alumbra con un candil y a una pícara mulata, y al guruguru, y al guruguru, y al
Jose is going to play a falsetto. Then we do lower sound.
Ay, de mare, de mare, de mare, ay, del color de cera mare, del color de cera mare, del color de cera mare, tiene rica su cara y no la conoce nadie, tiene rica su cara y no la conoce nadie.
That was a short demonstration of what footwork is, like starting more relaxed and going up, speeding up, and then the singing and then the falsetto.
See you tonight.
I had to stop the palmas because we changed the speed and they didn't know, so
Esta noche nos vemos a las 6.
we'll do a longer show at 6 tonight.
Yes.
In another stage, so
And
hope
they'll
to
be-
see you all there.
And they'll also be back here tomorrow in the afternoon. Let's have a little more of Cambodian dance, and then I think it'd be wonderful to have the two of you try exchanging steps.
Claro.
Perfect.
Vámonos.
So many measures per each. But I just wanted to point out the interaction that you explained that was beautiful, about how you have to really listen and wait and communicate with each other without talking.
Yeah, for sure. And then when he starts playing the falsetto, we have to reduce the volume of the palmas, the sound, but then we go with him. We have to accompany him and close all together. So it's all about being awake. You cannot sleep at all.
One thing I would love you to do is explain to the audience, for those that don't know, some of the difference between the classical court dance and the folk dance that you demonstrated just now.
លោកគ្រូអើយតើអាចប្រៀបធៀបបានអត់តើរបាំបុរាណជាមួយរបាំប្រជាប្រិយវាខុសគ្នាយ៉ាងណាគ្រូ
របាំបុរាណគឺជាប្រភេទរបាំបរិយាចទ្របឬក៏សម្រាប់រាំថ្វាយព្រះអាទិទេព
For classical dance, it is often a dance utilized for ritual or prayer for the gods.
ឬក៏គេប្រើនៅក្នុងព្រះបរមរាជវាំងដើម្បីពិធីបួងសួងផ្សេងៗសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលមានកម្រិតខ្ពស់ដូចជាស្ដេចផែនដីទៅបានអាចប្រើរបាំបុរាណនឹងបាន
And it is often performed in the royal palace, mainly for the kings and the queens or the royalty, in the ritual that asks for rain.
សម្រាប់របាំប្រពៃណីឬរបាំប្រជាប្រិយនេះគឺជាជីវិតរស់នៅផ្ទាល់របស់ប្រជាជនប្រជាកសិករទូទាំងប្រទេស
As for folk dance, it is often a depiction of life.
ណាអញ្ចឹងគ្រប់របាំទាំងអស់ត្រូវតែជ្រើសរើសពីទំនៀមទម្លាប់ប្រពៃណីរបស់ប្រជាជនខ្មែរនិងការរស់នៅរបស់ប្រជាជនខ្មែរនឹងយកមកធ្វើជារបាំដើម្បីសម្ដែងជូនប្រជាជនទស្សនាវិញ
It often depicts the tradition, it often depicted every day to do in the lives of villagers, and these are the depiction that is performed on stage and brought to present to audience.
ហើយចំពោះជំនឿរបស់ព្រះមហាក្សត្រគាត់ជឿទៅលើព្រះអាទិទេពនៅខាងលើចំណែករបាំបុរាណនេះក៏គេសម្រាប់សម្ដែងសម្រាប់ឧទ្ទិសបួងសួងថ្វាយដល់ព្រះអាទិទេពខាងលើដែរ
So classical dance is often used by the royalty to communicate with heaven and earth, between human and gods.
ចំណែកប្រជាជនធម្មតាដូចយើងសពគ្រប់គ្នានេះយើងមានជំនឿដែរជំនឿទៅលើអរុបអរិយអ្នកតានៅជុំវិញនេះគឺសិតតែមានអ្នកតាអ្នកថែរក្សាឬក៏ទេវតាតូចៗនៅតាមដើមឈើទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺជាអ្នកថែរក្សាយើងអញ្ចឹងយើងធ្វើរបាំគោរពបូជាអ្នកតានៅជុំវិញភូមិស្រុករបស់យើងហ្នឹង
And as for folk dance, it is a symbol of respect to nature. It is a belief of animism, respect to the things around them and the spirits around them. So these dances are presented to communicate to the local spirits, to the local thing that lives with them, the people in the village.
ជាពិសេសយើងសម្រាប់ការសប្បាយរីករាយរបស់ប្រជាជនសាមញ្ញដូចយើងអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលរបាំគោះត្រឡោកយើងមើលរបាំនេសាទត្រីយើងមើលរបាំត្បាល់ក្ដឿដែលជាជីវភាពផ្ទាល់របស់ប្រជាជនកសិករយើង
And then often when you watch a Cambodian classical dance, it's a true depiction of whether it's a rice harvest, the coconut dance, or other dance. It just relates to the everyday doing of life in the farm or in the village.
Thank you. I forgot that Kevin wanted to share with us a little bit of American tap, right?
Yes.
And the evolution. Yeah.
Yes.
Before we get together.
So, when I was 10 years old, I saw the movie Yankee Doodle Dandy with James Cagney portraying George M. Cohan, and it really lit the spark in me to take up tap dance as well as my Irish step. So we found a wonderful teacher out in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and Teresa Landry, and she taught me this waltz clog that this gentleman and Pat Rooney did it all his life in vaudeville. He made a living out of it. Because what happened with the dance when it crossed over the Atlantic, all these Irish guys and dance masters became minstrel shows, vaudeville performers. And the evolution of the dance kept going down and getting more complicated with the soft shoe, T for two, waltz clogs, military tap with George M. Cohan. But I'm going to show you an example of Pat Rooney's waltz clog. And yeah, it's all part of the evolution of the dance. It never stopped. It kept rolling. So here we go with the Pat Rooney.
Agua. Chiquillo. Alza. Ya alza. Quieto. Ya alza. Uy. Agua. Agua. Nice. Agua foul.
That was wonderful. Unfortunately, we only have 5 minutes left, which is really disappointing. But can we try this with the two of you?
Yes.
Claro, y con él.
And then you join in of the.
The same one the first time. The first one. No te olvides, por favor, que tengo nombre. Soy igual, pero distinto. Lele, 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 ay, lele, ay, lele, 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 lele. Al cielo está la tierra, ay, donde se funde nuestro cuerpo. Al cielo está la tierra, ay, Next show together.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, oh my God, what should we do? We have a few minutes left. What do you think? Do you want to try something all together, or do you want to, what?
Let's go again. Yeah.
Yeah, go again. Maybe take turns. More, yes.
More?
Maybe, you know what would be cool is if you, yeah, you start again with drum. And the name of this drum is what?
Skull Dai.
Skull Dai hand drum.
In Khmer, it's what?
Skull Dai.
Skodai.
Skull Dai.
Okay, we start with that. And then I think it would be cool to have silence and just have Sonia's dance and then Kevin dance so we can hear the difference and then all together.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense? Okay. Wonderful. Let's hear it for all of our dancers and musicians up here. You can catch them at other stages throughout the weekend. And we also have a bucket ass coming up. Of course, this festival is wonderful. It's free, but we do rely on people's generosity and support by throwing a little bit of money into the buckets that will keep this festival going for maybe another 38 years.